My name is Hannah LeMay, and today I will be discussing how quality children's literature can be used to support an integrated curriculum in early childhood classrooms. My integrated curriculum example is based on The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle and demonstrates how literacy can serve as a foundation for learning across multiple content areas. There's many benefits to literature integration in early childhood, and research supports the integration of children's literature across content areas because it helps children connect new learning to prior experiences while strengthening language and vocabulary development. Integrated instruction also promotes engagement, inquiry, and critical thinking. Several studies have found that literature-based and thematic approaches positively impact academic development, literacy growth, mathematics understanding, and problem-solving skills. I selected The Very Hungry Caterpillar because it naturally lends itself to cross-curricular instruction. I'm currently a pre-K teacher, and my students love when we read this story, and they love the activities that go along with it. The story includes opportunities to teach sequencing, counting healthy food choices, days of the week, and the butterfly life cycle. These concepts can be explored through meaningful and engaging learning experiences for pre-K children. The story follows a caterpillar as it hatches from an egg, eats increasing amounts of food throughout the week, grows larger, forms a chrysalis, and eventually transforms into a butterfly. In addition to being an engaging story, it introduces important concepts related to literacy, mathematics, and science. My curriculum web demonstrates how one piece of quality literature can support instruction across multiple disciplines. The central text connects literacy activities focused on sequencing and retelling, mathematics activities involving sorting and counting, and science activities exploring the butterfly life cycle. The first lesson in my curriculum is an ELA lesson, and this lesson focuses on retelling major events from the story and sequencing using pictures and oral language. The lesson begins with activating prior knowledge and conducting a picture walk before reading. Students use the illustrations in the story to make predictions before listening to the read aloud. During the reading, students respond to questions that encourage sequencing and comprehension. The teacher also uses a felt board to model retelling the story by using the felt board pieces and temporal language such as first, next, then, and last. After the read aloud, students independently sequence story events using picture cards and create their own storyboard to retell the story to their classmates. This provides an opportunity to strengthen oral language and comprehension skills. An extension activity also places the felt board in the library center so students can choose to continue practicing sequencing and retelling during their independent center time. The next lesson in the curriculum is a science lesson where students explore the butterfly life cycle. This lesson is focused on identifying and describing the butterfly life cycle through observation, movement, and art. They begin with a whole group discussion of butterflies and what they know about butterfly life cycle, and the students then review stages of the butterfly life cycle using visuals. Through discussion and investigation, they learn how butterflies develop from eggs into caterpillars, into a chrysalis, and emerge as butterflies. After the opening discussion, students investigate life cycle materials using magnifying glasses and manipulatives. Additional exploration occurs through a sensory bin that contains representations of each life cycle stage. The lesson concludes with a movement activity in which students act out the stages of the butterfly life cycle to reinforce understanding. The third lesson in my curriculum is a math lesson focused on counting, sorting, comparing, and graphing foods from the story. Students sort foods into categories, comparing and graphing foods from the story. Students sort foods into categories and estimate which groups of foods contain more items together. The class counts, compares, and graphs the food while discussing mathematical concepts such as more, less, and equal. Students extend their mathematical thinking by exploring additional ways to sort foods such as color, size, or shape. They share their reasoning with classmates and compare different sorting methods. This activity promotes classification, counting, and mathematical communication. These additional resources provide opportunities to extend student learning beyond the classroom lesson. The videos and websites offer engaging visual representations of butterfly development and can support further inquiry in life science concepts. In conclusion, The Very Hungry Caterpillar demonstrates how quality children's literature can serve as a meaningful anchor for integrated instruction. By connecting literacy, science, and math through a common theme, teachers can create engaging learning experiences that promote deeper understanding across content areas.